ago, I could barely change my own car battery, owned no tools, and never stepped foot in an install bay before. Today, I'm thrilled to share how car audio has captured my heart, the incredible people that have helped me, my accomplishments, and why I will be in this industry for the rest of my life. I'm Matt Hibbs, and I proudly represent Sounds Good Mobile as store manager in Flagstaff, Arizona. Sometimes finding who you are requires you to lose who you thought you would be. I thought after college, my destiny was big business, corporate America, the whole 9 yards. But deep down, that never felt right. Passion, that's what I was missing. And it wasn't until I met the store owner, Mr. James McGarry, that made me realize what true passion is. I met James shortly after moving to Flagstaff. I couldn't afford the sound system I really wanted, so I looked for other ways to help the shop out instead. I spent months preparing a proposal, and all over a cup of coffee, I presented my ideas to James. To my surprise, he said yes to everything. He doesn't like change. The very next day, he ended up leaving on vacation for 3 weeks, leaving me with the responsibility to deliver. When James returned, the shop was transformed. He offered me a job and back paid me for the work. Now, I didn't choose this position, it found me. And without realizing it, music has always been my passion, and James allowed me to turn that passion into a career. As I navigated my path in this industry, I knew I needed support. I've never even worked on a car before. Resources like Knowledge Fest, MasterTech Expo, and earning my MECP certification, those gave me the foundational skills. My sales and marketing background, that gave me a unique perspective, but the real kicker was the countless hours spent working on my car. This is Jenny. We've been together for 9 years now, and that really helped me understand what we do at the shop. But it wasn't just the resources. It was the people that made all the difference. James, Craig, our lead installer, Nick, our lead salesman, Jared Bally with Sony, Nick Edmonds at MSC, and Jeff Snyder all played crucial roles in my growth. They taught me, believed in me, and they always pushed me to be better. Seriously, I can't thank you guys enough. While I make my way home, the owner wanted to share a few things with you.
Hello, my name is James McGarry of Sounds Good Mobile in Flagstaff, Arizona. I've been in business for 28 years, and I've hired many people over the years. Most people come in promising change and improvements and everything. Matt actually did it. He came here with no knowledge of the industry, just intelligence, and he took off from there. He graduated NAU with a business degree. And I just remember when we first started teaching him how I order things and how we do things, and I remember him looking at me and saying, wow, they didn't teach me this in college. And I get asked all the time, does he have a brother that can come work for my store? No, he doesn't. Thank you.
Literally none of this would have happened if it wasn't for you, James. Thank you so much. You're seriously the best. You guys have no idea how much car audio stuff is in that shed right there. Come inside. Welcome to my office. This is where all the magic happens behind the scenes. Test. Cool. When I joined Sounds Good, I had a clear vision to eventually own the business. I've been deeply invested in growing the shop. In the last 2 years, we've seen a 28% increase in revenue, a 30% increase in profitability, and a 20% improvement in installer efficiencies. To say the least, I've been really busy. There were many ways that I was able to contribute. That began by implementing an automated scheduling system, expanding our services, enhancing our online presence, and training our sales team. I also made us become Mesa members, which strategically lowered our cost. I'm proud to say that our team is making more money than ever before. I introduced performance-based bonuses, created an employee handbook, and established essential policies to ensure that everything we do is duplicatable as we grow. Can't stress that enough. So important. Every year, I come up with an objective and theme for the store. This year's theme is Elevated Standards, which was inspired by Sony's ES product line. We got a great partnership with Sony, but something different happened this year. We were recognized as Sony's #1 single store retailer. Now, we've been around for 20 years and we've never received a national award before. This was huge for us. We were also in the top 1% at Dow Technologies, which earned us a sweet invite to their elite retreat in Georgia. We're not used to winning at this level. But I got one more, my favorite accomplishment. Come along. Securing Sony as our platinum sponsor, which led to outfitting our entire team for each day of the week. Check these uniforms out. To some, this is just a piece of clothing, a jacket, a shirt. But for us, this is pride, camaraderie, and honestly, makes us look as good as our work does. Before we wrap this up, I got one more thing to talk about, challenges. And I promise you, running a business like Sounds Good has plenty. Hiring and firing, multitasking across roles, wear many hats at Sounds Good. Managing installers, boy, that's gotta be the hardest one, considering I have the least amount of experience when it comes to cars. And finding a work-life harmony, that's something I have to work on every day. And I can promise you, my girlfriend, she appreciates that one the most. Honestly, I could talk about my achievements and challenges for hours, but to condense everything I've done in the last 2 years into this short video is a really big challenge. But what I do know is that nobody can take my passion for this industry away from me. Good day or not, I'm ready to show up and fight through the bad days. Thank you for your time. I hope you had fun. I know I had a blast making this video. And please consider me for your vote as Rookie of the Year 2024. Remember, my name is Matt Hips, and I'm just getting started.